Oh, hi. Rec Room is 4 years old now, and over the years there were a bunch of good times and bad times when it comes to glitches, cool features, and like everything like that. Well, today I'll be teaching you 7 things that were removed from Rec Room. Number 1 is a glitch walk. We all know the glitch walk nowadays, right? Just take a step forward, turn around, take a step back, and yeah, you know the deal. Well, back then in the old rec center or any other place, the walls are actually not really a thing. So you could just basically walk right through them, unlike now where you're stopped. So this was very easy for a player to get out of the map, but Against Gravity seemed to know about this, so they did like a local feature. If you glitch walk to this one part of the rec center, you could actually see 3 trophies, which look like a resemblance to the quest for the golden trophy. So it's pretty cool. You could take a trophy, give it to your friends, and yeah, it's pretty good. Now we go to number 2. Isle of the Lost Skulls demo. So back then, when Isle of the Lost Skulls was first added, the full version wasn't released, just like all the other quests. You could only go up to the dinner party, and then it would say, "Thank you for playing," and then that would be it. But then later on, Against Gravity has released the full version. So I think this is pretty cool how it gives us like a local demo. And I remember when I played this back then, I didn't even know what was going on at first. Number 3. Rec Center Holidays. Back then in winter of 2018, you could actually get out of the rec center and go have a good time with snow. Unlike now, we will actually have to glitch out to just go and see the outside world. Back then, you could actually go outside, have a few snowball fights, and it was good. But then sometime in March, when they closed the windows, I was very upset because I wanted to go outside. Number 4. Door details for rooms. Back then, the old rec center, there were actually doors that lead you right to the rooms. Unlike now, when they're organized, like from Quest, PvP, Sports and Rec, and etc. But back then, for example, Crimson Cauldron, it has decorations like trees and rocks. And also, let's have another example like Shield Soccer. Next to the Shield Soccer door, you could actually see a giant soccer ball that's about the same size as the one in soccer. And also in Paddle Ball, you could actually find a paddle and a paddle ball so you could just have a good time with. Maybe play it with your friends without actually having to be in the room. Man, these were the good old times. I need a beta code. Number 5. Remote for teleportation. Back then, before Rec Room has released walking, you were actually kind of forced to teleport everywhere. And also, it's kind of different from today. Because today when you teleport, wherever you want to teleport, there's a green beacon that you could teleport around in. And your hand stays the same. But back then in Rec Room, your hand actually transformed into a high-tech remote, which was actually pretty cool. And you could teleport, but instead of seeing a green beacon, you see a green outline of your character, which is pretty cool. And also in the dorm room and in the rec center, you could actually see posters that actually show this and how it looked like back then. Man, I miss the good old times. Number 6. Floating chairs glitch. I'm not sure if this was really a glitch, but back then in the rec center, you could actually grab these chairs, and it actually lets you, like, pick them up and, like, bring them around. But for some reason, when you drop them, they just float in the air. Let me just give you a quick demonstration. Back then, whenever you teleport into the chair, you could actually move it around. And I need to use the maker pen because I cannot grab it. And whenever you move it around, you could teleport onto it again. And then you could keep moving it, and it's kind of like a high glitch. And last but not least, number 7. The gray Jumbotron bots. For some reason in Jumbotron, Against Gravity decided for an odd reason to change the Jumbotron Box color from the red that we all know and love today to gray for some odd reason. And I remember when this was released, I was a little upset because I remember when this was released, I was a little bit upset because I wanted the old ones back. But thankfully, they brought them back to the Jumbotron bots that we all know and love today. Yay! Well, this was 7 things that were removed from Rec Room. I hope you enjoyed, and if you learned something new, make sure to drop a like and comment which ones you did know and didn't know. Well, I'll see you later. Bye.
Ready to start.